Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Now, there is a report that is making the rounds on social media that it's been a very serious, issue between the Ooni of Ife and Ebony. And this issue is still stemming from this issue with the Kingston Heights villa. That is where the wahala is still coming from. Now, you know that with everything that was done to make Ooni of Ife to relinquish the house to Ebony because she's the one who has been in the UK. And she has, according to what they are saying, that she has never really struggled for anything right here in Nigeria. Her mind was all on that house. But with everything that they have done, for some reason, Ooni has been very adamant. Ooni said nobody is going to force his hand to do what he doesn't want to do. That Naomi is his wife, that Naomi takes whatever he gives to Olori Naomi, that the house is his house. He has the right to decide who stays and who doesn't stay. Now, as we are hearing what is going on, they said, yes, so that the Ooni of Ife has insisted that Olori Naomi goes to stay in that house. No matter what anybody has got to say is his house, that Naomi will stay. But what is the main thing now? Now, you know that in the UK, they say schools are doing like 3 sections. I mean, 3 term. They have their half-term thing they do in the UK and all of that. So I told you that that house, that Kingston Heights, that Diola, Diola is staying in that house. And this Leki Lekun, that is Ooni of Ife's elder brother's son, is staying in that house. Okay, he is an engineer. He is staying in that house. Then Big Auntie, that is the woman they call Big Auntie, that is the elder sister to the Ooni of Ife's daughter, is also staying in that house. So now, if you have been following the trend very well, you know that the Stampede case is still there. It has not gone. And they are supposed to appear in court, I think, March. Is it February 27 or March 20-something? Ooni is very hopeful that by that time, that the case might be over. The reason why people are hopeful that it might be over is because of the provisions that they have made to help the people who have lost loved ones to recover and, support them. They have created an amazing support system for them. Yes, it is true that if you have lost a child or anybody, there's nothing in this world that anybody can create that, can solve your issues like if you had your child. That is true. So right now, Ooni is hoping that by that time, the case might be over so that Naomi will have her international passport and travel. But now what they said has made Ebony so devastated is that Ooni of Ife has gone ahead to secure, admission for Tadenikawo at a school that is called Park Hill Prep School in Kingston, right there in London. Now, they say this school is a very big school. It's a very good school. As a matter of fact, they are so good that they have a long waiting list, a very long waiting list. Okay, and so that since this thing happened last week before Ebony came, they said Ooni has been going back and forth with Diola and that Sokolekun's son, that is the elder brother's son. Okay, that fair, fine man. Yes, that's the one they call, is it Sokolekun? I may not be pronouncing that name well, right? So I've been going back and forth with Diola and that man's son for them to present documentation and all of that to get Tadenikawo on that waiting list, okay? So that when they eventually move to Kingston, Tadenikawo will be enrolled, will be in school immediately. And all of these things, Ebony didn't know. They say Ebony just realized that yesterday And Ebony just could not have it. That it was one of the most, devastating moments of Ebony in Nigeria. So, with that information and the fact that these people have gone on this errand and all of that, it was just an indication to Ebony that, look, Kabiyesi is giving this house to Olori Naomi. No matter how much you fight, the man is not backing down, and the man has decided that enough is enough for for him to put himself in a place where people continue to think as though the Oloris can tell him what to do. Now, even though these people came and they thought that, well, this might just be a good time to make this step, okay, that with that kind of anger that she came in with, Kabiyesi will want to do this, because you know that Kabiyesi and Ebony, they used to have an amazing relationship. That was shortly after Naomi left, okay? It was almost as if Ebony filled the space of Olori Naomi. They had an amazing relationship. But after long, when Naomi and Ooni of Ife started settling, like the relationship was no longer as sweet and good as it used to be. And that has affected Ebony a great deal. Like it has really, really, really affected Ebony, right? And so right now, as we are hearing what is going on, Oni is not allowing anybody make those kind of decisions for him again. Oni is tired of being in a place where people continue to think like, make him look as though, the women can do anything and get away with it. They can make decisions for him. They can dictate for him. He is not having it anymore. With all the things that they have done, they said Ooni of Ife went ahead to do what he wants to do. And right now, they say this thing has really impacted on Ebony. Like, Ebony is so unhappy, over what has been going on as far as this, situation with the Ooni of Ife and this situation with the school, getting a school for Tadenikawo in UK is concerned, because with this information right now, Ebony is well aware of the fact that there is nothing, as in absolutely nothing she can do about the fact that Kabiyesi is going ahead to give the house to Olori Naomi. There is nothing she can do about the fact that Naomi is likely to stay in that house. Yes, so Naomi is so likely to stay in that house because right now Naomi is doing something that is even making a lot of people happy. Before now, she would have been the one who would say, okay, I don't want any trouble. I will not go. Right now, they said Naomi is in a place where she seems to be ready to also fight for her marriage. Right? Like she is ready. She is ready because she has told them that if she would fight them the way that they are fighting her, they can be rest assured that they will not even set their eyes on Kabiyesi, which of course we all know now. All of us, we know is the truth. If she wants to stand up and fight them, sorry about that sound. If she wants to fight them the way they are fighting her, they won't set their eyes on Kabiyesi because Kabiyesi loves Olori Naomi so much. So this is what we are hearing now. They said, yes, indeed, he has refused, and he has even gone ahead to get Tadenikawo in that Park Hill Prep School right there in Kingston to be on that list for, next academic term. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.